Hi, it's Mike Wong, physiotherapist from EastWest Physiotherapy. Our channel strives to help you live your best physical life by giving you a glimpse of what we see in our practice and some of the common questions we get from our clients. If you are here because someone you know or you yourself is suffering from calf tension, cramp, stiffness, or maybe even weakness, this is the video for you. I want to quickly share 3 easy self-treatment techniques. They're not your typical calf stretches, but techniques to help release trigger points or tension knots in your calf. Some of these exercises will require some tools around the house, or other techniques will only require your own body. So depending on what you have or do not have around the house or gym, you can use them accordingly. This first technique, I'm going to use my kneecap, a hard surface, on the back of my calf here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my calf over top of the kneecap. I'm just going to massage the area with my kneecap, just kind of finding areas that are a bit tender. Now, once I find an area that's tender, that's a trigger point. So I'm going to apply pressure by just kind of bringing my calf into the kneecap, just kind of digging in, and just be able to hold that for 30 seconds. As the trigger point releases, the pain gradually will decrease. So after that 30 seconds, I can bring it up or bring it down, just kind of find another spot and just repeat that, okay? And I can also repeat on the other side by using, again, my calf on my right side onto the left and basically just crossing over and massaging it and finding a spot that's tender, okay? And once I find that spot that's tender, again, apply pressure and then holding it for 30 seconds. This is an exercise very, very easy to do. If you're sitting in the office, if you're sitting down, you can just easily cross your legs and dig in. The next exercise involves using a water bottle for the trigger point release. So I would start in a kneeling position, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the water bottle in the back of my calf that I'm about to trigger point release. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit back, so try to bring my bum towards the heel. And what I'll do is I'm basically going to apply pressure from the water bottle into my calf. And I'm just going to hold it there. Again, if I find a spot that's tender, hold it there for 30 seconds to a minute. And then what I'm going to do, I can also lean in or I can lean outwards just to apply a little bit more pressure or less pressure. So find a position or pressure that's relatively comfortable for you. It is going to be a little bit sore, but it shouldn't be too painful. And I can also slide this water bottle up a little bit higher, and then same thing, just kind of hold it in place and then sit back on there. A bonus here, you may also get a little bit of the kind of the hamstrings, the back of the leg here. You may be able to release some of the trigger points in the hamstrings, but primarily this one's for the calf. And again, apply pressure, 30 seconds or so, and then release. And there you go. So this is the water bottle or a small foam roller release from the back of the calf in sitting down. For this first exercise, I'm going to use this foam roller. If you don't have access to a foam roller like this, you can find yourself kind of like a metal water bottle, a nice firm surface. You can use that as a replacement for the foam roller here. So in this case, I'm just going to use a foam roller. I'm just going to demonstrate how you're going to do a trigger point release for the calf. I'm going to apply a little bit of pressure. So I'm just going to put my calf over the foam roller, and I'm going to apply pressure. So I'm going to try to bring this foot down towards the foam roller, applying a little pressure. So I can just kind of roll around back and forth, and I can find if there's any tender spots. I can also move my foot inwards and move my foot outwards to kind of find different spots along the calf muscle. So if I find a tender spot, say about right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a little bit of pressure. I'm going to hold it for about 30 seconds. The pain gradually, if you're on the trigger point, it should gradually subside. Okay, and as it subsides, then you can move on to another spot. And again, 30 seconds. So there may be multiple regions along the calf muscle that you may have some tenderness, and try to focus on those ones first. Now, if you can't apply too much pressure, you know, if you're not strong enough, or if the foam roller here is not as dense, meaning that it's, you know, quite soft, you can apply a little bit more pressure by using your other foot, just kind of resting your other foot on top of that. So it just applies a little bit of weight. And again, if you just apply pressure, find a spot, 30 seconds, okay, and as the pain decreases after 30 seconds, then you can roll out, roll around, and just kind of find another spot. So you can do this 5 to 10 minutes along the calf area. You can repeat it on the other side as well. You can try to do this every single day for 5 to 10 minutes. To summarize, these trigger point release techniques require a hold for a minimum of 30 seconds on each point, up to 1 minute in duration. These points should be tender when pressure is applied, and the tenderness should gradually decrease as you hold it longer. Aim for about 5 to 10 minutes per day. If it becomes too sore and the pressure feels like a bruise, take a break for a day or so and get back to it afterwards. The goal is to have your calves feel looser, more energized, and less fatigued and pain with your everyday activities. So there you have it. These are the 3 simple calf release techniques that you can work on anywhere. If you have any questions or any comments, please type them below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.